Hello everyone, my name is Lanso90 and welcome back to Let's Play Dwarf Fortress. I'm going to call this Season 3, I guess. I'm not really sure what to call them at this point. Thing is, I really want to play Dwarf Fortress. I just keep having so much trouble doing it well. But I'm going to show you guys like this menu here so you know what I'm doing. I'm going to leave invaders off for 2 years. Then I will turn them on. Hopefully it'll start us with them being like the low-level invaders. It would suck if they were Year 2 invaders. One thing we're going to do is turn off artifacts, which it's like a double-edged sword, right? So you get attacked by these fey moods, which I think are interesting. It's when your dwarf gets possessed and they want to make something, and then they go chain bats it crazy if they can't do it. And if they can do it, they create this incredible thing that's really awesome. But like we saw last time, that one artifact was 1/3 of the wealth of our fortress. And your wealth of your fortress encourages the invaders. So we're gonna leave it off. It does come with a penalty doing that, because now without those fey moods, there's no way to get those masterwork skill level people. Child cap I've reduced by 50% because if you remember the first of this new season, I think I called it Season 2. There was like hundreds of thousands of babies being born every minute, so I'd cut it in half just to make sure that doesn't happen again. The rest of this should be okay. I'm going to turn off the entomb pets by default. It just saves a little tiny bit of micromanagement. It's not really affects gameplay that much. I'm going to resave the param set. It automatically makes these changes, but I don't really trust it to do that. Sound is off because Sound Sense takes over. I like saving seasonally, it seems fair enough. Processor priority is high, so it goes a little bit faster. So there's this new tile set as well, Phobius TWBT Frizzy. It has most of what we usually see, but it changed the text by quite a bit, so you guys will see that. Hopefully it'll help us out quite a bit. The Therapist and Sound Sense are the only two mods we're going to run. So let's give it a go. I've already made a map. Okay, all the programs are turning on. I'm getting everything over to where it needs to be. Oh, my sound is muted. There's no sound on the screen anyway, I don't think, the Sound Sense. We'll do Dwarf Fortress mode in this new world that I haven't really investigated. You can see these icons are different than they used to look. It's incredible how often this game is still updating. Like, I waited a good month or two after this mod, or this new version came out. Turn this down a little bit. Yeah, I waited a good month or two before the mod came out just to let things, not the mod, but the update came out to give myself a little bit of extra time. Maybe it's just loud on my side. Maybe it's not loud for you guys, I don't know. And it still wasn't enough. It's kind of ridiculous. I don't know if I like how this world map looks now. Upside down question marks and stuff, that's a little bit weird. As long as the middle frame looks the same, I don't mind a whole lot, but okay. So you can see the text font is different now. Hopefully it's makes more sense. Maybe it'll be easier to read now. You remember how sometimes like the period is just a blank space kind of thing. Maybe that'll be gone now. Let's find a desired location. Yes, Fluxstone. Aquifer doesn't matter, they're turned off. Yes, River. These are the ones I always get hung up on. Like, you can say multiple or just yes. Multiple would be cool, but... I'll turn it on to multiple. I remember when I made the world last time, or searched the world last time, like, the entire map was green. So let's do this. See what happens. Oh, it just takes a fair amount of time. I edit out the world generation at least. There's a couple of reasons why I leave like this part of the game in the footage. For one thing, it's just easier for me doing any edit at all. Any edit. Like quadruples the time it takes to make an episode. Anything at all. Because you gotta put it in an editor, it loads the thing, it renders the thing. You make the edit, it has to re-render it, poops it back out. It's just a lot of things, just cut one thing out, so I don't do it. And then the other reason is just for like new players watching me trying to figure out how to play the game. I want them to see like what kind of searches I do, what kind of terrains I pick. We're also going to try to pick a warm climate area if I can. That last one was temperate to cold. I'm not exactly sure exactly what, because half the map seemed to freeze at a different time than the other half, but it really made it like 10 times easier for the invaders to get into the fort. I know I could solve it by building the fort by building the forts farther away from the river, but I don't know, it's just such a tempting defensive structure, naturally defensive structure, that I want to use it. I also want to make it part of my fishing territory. But if I use it like as part of the moat like I was doing there, essentially made the wall 1 square shorter than it would be normally. So if you find a warm place, the river will pretty much never melt. I won't have any reason to not flood the moat. We're going to try to bring an iron axe if we can at the start. I don't know if we can. We might also consider reassigning our dwarves. Like the mason, it takes a while to do something that the mason can help with. It takes a while to get to the stone layer, and unless you have 2 miners, but that's a different discussion entirely. And I didn't really have an issue with getting everything mined out that last game. It was the carpenter who was overworked. Okay, here we go. And the entire map is still green, so that doesn't really make things narrow down. Okay, where are we gonna start looking here? We're at the top right, top left. We're gonna start in the bottom left. So I want warm. Hot and scorching is too much, but... Okay, so this is warm, untamed wilds. Warm, untamed wilds, untamed wilds. No, thank you. Freshwater swamp. Tropical coniferous forest. I think the goblins might be a little bit too rough out here, because look at all these... Those purple areas are dangerous areas, essentially. So I think we're gonna not do that area. Moist, tropical broadleaf forest. Goblins, humans. I think I'll put a note down here, because it's okay. Tropical dry broadleaf forest. I don't want calm surroundings, though. I want wilderness or above. Or not above, but at least wilderness. Tropical dry broadleaf, warm, heavily forested, thick vegetation. Where's an elf? So there's no invaders here, which is... I think there's no invaders. I mean, I don't know for sure. It might be possible that when you pick an area where it does list the elves, that they do the sieges. If you go, or have the goblins, I should say. And if you go somewhere that doesn't list the goblins, you get the thieves and stuff, which was what I was kind of expecting to see first, but we didn't see it. Well, note to this one. I have to change the symbol. Okay. Choose from our monitor, says hot. Haunted grasslands. What's this? Conifer forests. I like temperate broadleaf forests, but untamed wilds is pretty scary. Could try. I don't know. Like I said before, I would like to do an Untamed Wilds embark, except it front end loads the difficulty. It's not a... So there's dwarves and humans. Note here, I guess. Okay. Tamed wilds. One has elves and humans, which is kind of a little bit more interesting at least. Not necessarily bad for us or good for us. Temperate though. I don't like that. Don't like temperate, same I am. I mean, I can do the well. The well is not an issue for me. It's the... Oh, here we go. Temperate broadleaf forest. Ah, it's not... Surroundings are calm, though. I don't want that. I want wilderness. This one isn't too bad. It's conifer. I kind of want... What was the height map here? There's a road in the middle of this. What happens if you embark on a road? Oh, there's no... It's not wilderness up there, though. Not very much, at least. And another note. There's not many goblin areas. I don't know why that's... Some goblins up here. This is probably cold. Temperate, at least. Yeah. It's like I want to slowly crank up the difficulty. I don't want to start with something extremely difficult, and it's really hard to not be in that situation. Ooh, these are temperate broadleaf forests. Did I put a note here? No, I didn't. I thought I did. Where am I on the map? Here. My notes are there, and there. Might be able to deal with over here. I like temperate broadleaf forests. I like warm, heavily forested, thick, and with surrounded wilderness. Stream, which is important. I wonder if the elves will get really pissed for me chopping down all trees, though, if I live close to them. I'm just looking for the one that seems to have, like, the best layout, which might be like this one. No humans in this area, though. I guess I'll drop another note. Sorry, I'm having a rough time deciding this time. Just trying to find something. It's not going to be too easy and something that's not going to be too hard. I think I pretty much looked through everything, so I think I'm going to look through the notes now. Try to decide between them. Let's see, we got W, which is Timber Conifer Forest. Everything I like. Some really deep layers. Humans and dwarves. Okay, now I got, what else I got? Got O, which is tropical dry broadleaf with everything I like. It's really deep. Dwarves and elves. Notes, exclamation mark. Tropical moist broadleaf. Everything I like, it's deep. Goblins are problematic in this area because they're higher up on the list. Okay, notes. This one. Temperate conifer forest, warm, heavily forested, thick, stream. The soil isn't as deep. Dwarves, elves, and humans. This one feels more interesting because it has all the races other than goblins, which isn't exactly ideal. I kind of want some goblins, but kind of want some of this road in my territory. Just to see what it does. Okay, let's embark here. Oh no, my thing is gone because I updated. Oh well. That's fine. Where is... I know Dwarf Therapist is already open, it's just being... it's hiding somewhere. There you are. Okay. Rolls. Apparently no one likes animal dissection. Or butchery, or tanning, or anything else. I think we have some pretty bad characters here. I must say. Oh, Toulon looks like the best mason. It lays them out in the same way every time, which is really annoying. It gives you two really good people, a couple decent people, and then everyone else is bad. Makes it really hard to, like, pick who for what, because, like, this guy is both the best hunter and the best mason, so what do I assign him to? A lot of people can be miners, so maybe be easier to like figure out who wouldn't be good at something. This person can actually bookkeep. Maybe I should make them the bookkeeper then. They don't exactly have the highest fishing traits, though. Such a pain in the butt to figure these things out. This person's actually good at farming. Farming is such an easy skill, though. I think this person should be the farmer. One at the bottom. So all I have to do is farm and get plants, whichever one that is. Herbalist. They're okay, and they can do either one of those. So Stoda, reminds me of Hoder. It's gonna be our grower herbalist. This other person who seems pretty useless. They're okay at trapping. Stone crafting. Detect. How are they at cooking and brewing? I think Izum will be the cook brewing person who can also butcher, clean fish. And oh yeah, I wanted to give him architect and mechanic. Although we found out the hard way before that maybe he wasn't exactly ideal for it. Do it the same. Okay. I can level up one more skill. I guess I'll make him decent at cooking. Okay. Who's next? So which one out of you 5 are gonna be good for military? None of them are really good for it. Person is the best mason. Doesn't matter who the woodworker is. I think Mistum will be the woodworker. There's a bug on my screen again. Okay. Suppose I'll make 2 on the mason then. You know what? I think the mason could be the architect, now that I think about it. Where's the guy that I gave architect? This guy. You don't need those. And who was I making the Toulon? Toulon's going to be the architect, because Mason, like I said, he doesn't do a whole lot at the beginning of the game. And usually the things he builds aren't exactly things you need immediately, so I think he could do those jobs pretty easily. But at Mason... Adequate... No, not Bonecrafter. Stonecrafter. Building designer. Mechanic. Okay, so who's left? We have a hunter we need to assign. And a... fisherman. What's that leave? The grower? Having a brain fart, I don't remember what I'm missing. Well, we're out of time for this episode, so I'll figure it out and see you on the next one.